All right guys, in this video, I'm gonna show you the lower body routine I want you guys to do at the beginning and the end of your workout. So, soft tissue work first, focusing on your calf. The concepts here I want you to think about is gonna be tack and flossing. So I won't tell you the exact details of what that is, but this is the routine that I want you to do. So to tack and floss, place the foam roller on the bottom portion just above your ankle. With the opposite leg, you're gonna push down into that leg to apply pressure and at the same time lift your hips off the floor. So what you can do here, you're gonna rotate from your hip or around your calf inwards and outwards. You're gonna find that one tight bit that you might have in your calf, and if you do find it, what you do from here, you're gonna fully contract your calf by bringing your toe down towards the floor for 5 seconds, and then fully relax and allow that foam roller to go deeper into your calf. You do that maybe 4 or 5 times, the full contraction for 5, and then fully relaxing. And once you've done that routine about 5 times, from here at the ankle, you're gonna rotate big circles, 5 one way, and then 5 the other. Once you've done that, you're gonna go 1 inch, again, 1 inch only to explore as much as you can of your calf with the exact same routine, rotating in and out, contracting and relaxing, and then from there, adding those big rotations, 5 times one way, 5 times the other. Now, the next one's gonna be soft tissue work on your quad. Following the same principles here, you're going to place the foam roller just above your knee. You're gonna find a little tight spot at the top of the knee. Squeeze, you're gonna rotate inwards and out 5 times, finding any niggly tight bits you might have. When you do find that tight bit, exact same thing. Contract the quad as hard as you can for 5 seconds. Fully relax and do the routine about 2 to 3 to 5 more times. And then from here, you're gonna bring your heel up towards your bum as far as you can, and then back down. About 5 times, up and down. Go 1 inch up your leg, exact same routine, rotating in, rotating out, squeeze your quad, relax, heel towards your bum, up and down. So that's soft tissue work for your calf and your quad. Now is gonna be with your hamstrings. So placing the lacrosse ball first of all, position yourself onto the edge of the box, placing the lacrosse ball just underneath your hamstring here, round about that little tie-in between your glute and your hamstring, round about just below this position here with my shorter. Placing it there, exact same thing, you gotta find that tight spot for me. So you can't internally and externally explore the hamstring. So rather than going left to right, think about going down one leg, change your angle, down the other leg, change your angle, etc., etc. But what you do here, you're gonna find a tight spot, you're then going to contract and relax. You contract by just simply bring your heel in towards into the box, fully relax, like extending from the knee, contract, get the hamstring as tight as you can, fully relax, and then from here, the tack and floss, once you found that spot, lean back a little bit and just very simply extend and bring your heel back in. Again, just to tack and floss that area of your hamstring. You're then gonna go 1 inch down your leg and do the exact same thing. Position yourself onto the edge of the box, explore, find any kind of tight bits, contract that hamstring, fully relax, contract, fully relax, and then tack and floss up and down from there. Now, once you've done that soft tissue work, what you do here is you need somewhat of the coordination aspect of things. So the way you're gonna coordinate this, you're gonna place this band just underneath the base of your big toe here, round about this area of the foot. What's gonna happen in here, you're thinking about not only putting the 3 points of your foot, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, evenly distributed on the floor, you're also gonna think about rotating from the ankle. So what that means here, when I'm rotating from the ankle, you'll see that my knee drives out, my ankle rotates from this position outwards, my foot stays in the exact same place, and I get a nice arc in my foot. Now what this is gonna be a nice little prompt that if I am not following that order of evenly distributed my foot on the floor, big toe is pinning it to the ground, and I'm twisting out, as I'm pulling this band here, if I'm not properly coordinated, this band will always come out from here. So what I want you to do is exact same routine, Place on the floor, even distributed, gripping the ground, twisting out from the ankle, and pulling this out as hard as you can for about 5 to 8 seconds, and fully relax. And what you should feel is a nice little burn on the outside of your glutes as you are activating those muscles in your leg to drive your knee out whilst keeping the band underneath your foot and externally rotating. And finally, the last one we're going to do is going to be your hip aeroplanes. So once you mobilize everything in your body, so the muscles or the joints you want to use for the routine, what this looks like, thinking about what we just did with the band, externally rotating with the foot, you are going to bend from the front leg, keep the back leg straight, and from here, you're thinking about dropping your hips and rotating your hips whilst keeping the external rotation of your foot down towards the floor, and then bring it back to neutral. And think about here, opening up your hips whilst maintaining the external rotation back towards the center, back down towards the floor, and then follow the exact same routine, mid, open, as much as you can, and then back towards the center. You'll see here, the whole entire time, my foot and all the joints, all the relevant joints, i.e. my hip, are working as hard as I can to coordinate with each other to keep your foot nice and still. And that's the end of the routine that I want you to do for the soft tissue work. Now, for the rest of the routine, this is what I want you to do. Back is flat on the floor, right leg is bent, and from here, left leg is straight. You're gonna swing this up 5 times this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding the side of your knee, thinking about extending from the hamstring, well, extending from the quad, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back of your hand, back of your leg. You're going to extend, and you're thinking about here, bring your toe towards your face. Get a nice neural stretch in the back of your calf, neural flossing, sorry. Toe towards your face, and back down, toe towards your face, and back down. And then from here, next one, extend, bring your foot in towards your torso. Again, neural flossing here on the outside of your calf this time. You do around about 5 repetitions here. And second to last, left leg is straight. Bring your hips across your body, hands are flat here as well. Going to your right and to your left, stretching and opening up the inner portion of your thigh. And finally, to finish off, once you've done this side and the other side, you can go to hip extensions here, thinking about bringing your rib cage down towards the floor, priming it so that your lower back is nice and flat against the floor. You're going to drive through your heels, still having your foot even distributed on the floor, hips up in towards the ceiling, and squeeze. And the prompts here, I want you to imagine there is a penny in between your butt cheeks, and you're trying to squeeze that penny as hard as you can. On the way down, still staying organized, squeezing back up for about a hold of 5 seconds, and then back down. And from there, that is the routine I want you to follow for your lower body prior and at the end of our sessions.